Yeah. Also, Joseph Quinn is playing The Thing, and they made a big thing. So, have you seen Stranger Things, Wolfie?
No.
Okay, so once again, it's
That whole aesthetic, just hey, I'm gonna get on my bicycle.
You haven't seen
and ride to
Stranger
school with my
Things?
head.
Yeah,
No,
bro, it's
dude.
insane. We should
What?
replace him at this point.
That
Why?
whole kind of aesthetic just
Okay.
doesn't sit with me.
Gamers! I would like to welcome you guys to the Outplayed podcast where we talk anime, video games, real life, and occasionally food, and we make bets that we don't really go through with. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. It's going to be me, your boy Ego, on the intro, and rocking with us, as always, is going to be the man, the myth, the legend, the GOAT, Core D, bro. How are we doing?
Are you going to just omit Wolfie there?
All right, bro.
Wow, you pass it to Wolfie.
Oh, okay.
You, like, give it to
Oh, it's like our first episode.
Yeah,
I'm doing good, man. How are you doing, Wolfie?
I'm doing great. How about what's the first topic of discussion
I'm
today
doing great.
on the Outplayed podcast?
Thanks for the intro.
Good. Oh, man, guys,
for the
I'm
intro.
so hype. So hype.
Oh
my god, dude.
Okay, really briefly, you said the bet, right? I've been working out.
Dude,
Yeah?
I've been so
I'm sore right now.
So here's my thing. My thing is that, like, I'm fatter than both of you. So I think I win the bet naturally because I have so much more weight than you guys. That, like, we're going to compare numbers, and Wolfie's going to be like, I lost 2 pounds. Like, Cordy's like, I lost 47. And I'm going to be like, I didn't eat for 2 days, and my body ate 17 layers on my face. So,
yeah, I don't know if we're doing the bet, but I have been working out. I've just been wanting to. It's been a while since I've, like, been in shape, so. And I have a bench, too, so I've been lifting.
I think I weighed myself a few days ago. I was 280. I'm 278 now. So yeah, I'm down 2 pounds already. I don't know if you guys have been I know, Ego, you were like 3 days late. I started like 3 days before you, I think.
I haven't done any weighing. I just decided to start working out. I was kind of working out before you guys mentioned the bad thing, but I don't know. I'm slowly trying to get into the habit of working out because it is like a habit. You have to do it's repetition like every single time, and it's like a lifestyle. You have to change it. So I'm trying to like slowly get into that habit again.
And the thing is, like, the hardest part for me is doing it sometimes because after I do it and I start feeling good and I stamina that I do it, it's part of building a habit.
Your mic's
cutting
out. You might need to bring it closer to you.
Oh my. Okay, how am I sounding now?
Yeah, you're good. I think it was just further away. That's why.
Yeah, they got me like set up with this new sonar thing for the PC cast tomorrow. So like, if my mic's like super far away, my audio just don't want to recognize it. There we go. That feels like it works pretty well. But no, yeah, like once I get the first few days in, then I'm normally like pretty excited almost to do it. Also because I like being hot. Like when I'm hot, I feel so good about myself, man.
Hell yeah.
But it takes so much work to get there. Like I would like to get back to sexy Ego, but I know sexy Ego is on top of a mountain and I have to climb it.
A year or 2 year progress to get to this.
Dude.
It's a grind, but it's worth.
Dude.
It's like 2 months before 2 months you'll notice the changes. 3 months people around you will notice the changes. It's a 3-month investment at minimum before you start to actually like get that kind of, hey dude, you lost weight, you look good. And that's like that validation that gives you the next day or the next week of the gym.
I have a question. How would we feel about making this a more long-term bet? Because before we said a month. Oh,
really?
And that when we said it, we said in a month.
No, we can't do a month. We're gonna do like 3 months.
I feel like what we do, I feel like the tech would be is if we put it for the end of July, like going into like fall and stuff, and see who has like the end of summer, like the look. But if we put it long term like that, then we have to put something down that's kind of equivalent to the time, right? Because 5% of the channel isn't.
So I'll tell you what. How about we do end of August, since that's the end of summer, right? Like September is fall season. So End of August. We could say that's when we'll do the weigh-ins. We'll do the everything.
Okay, that sounds sick. That sounds sick. Also, let's. I thought about this before when Wolfie you brought up the bet. How would you guys feel about? Because I have a friend who works on them, and I brought it up to him as a joke, and he's like, "It could be real. It could be real if we all feel good about how we look afterwards. How do we feel about a min of Outplayed calendar? How do we feel about that?
We gotta be really in shape,
dude. We don't gotta be, but we gotta look good, dude. That's like I feel like I will never work out harder than with the knowledge that in 4 months I'm gonna be on someone's calendar.
We'd have to, first off, number one, we'd either have to fully commit. I'm talking tomorrow. Ego, no more fucking peanut butter. Cordy, you're not allowed anything that your wife cooks. I can't drink alcohol anymore. That is the only way that we will be able to get to that physique by the end of August.
For
That's
sure.
Insane.
Or we could do the meme route and just treat it like a meme, and it's just me showing my stretch marks in my onesie. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, no. Okay, so I don't. Here's my thing, though. Here's my thing: is I don't think we need to be ripped in order for us to have a calendar, because we could also just dress well. It's like a part of it, right? We could also just like put ourselves into, like, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna keep it $1 with the podcast boys. I'd fuck the shit out of me in a suit. Like,
I don't know if my career has gone down to thirst trapping yet. I don't.
It has. At this point, Paragon will be gone. You'll be willing. You'll be ready. You'll be there. But no, dude. I think that would low key be so. Also, imagine how good of a cool of a gift that would be. Outside of the increased sex game, it would be for our partners, right? Be like, hey, babe, it's May. Bang, put it up, and it's just Cordongle on like a cover with like a whiskey, and he's just looking at the camera.
Smolder.
Bro, Smolder?
So you're
I was Overprime's #1 creator, babe. Here we go.
Man, I know. I was like thinking about it. I was watching you play when I was watching you play Overprime. I was like, dude, I do miss that game, man.
I have everybody in chat telling me, they're like, dude, I get so pissed when I see this game because I love it and I want to play it, but everything I do is just gone. I get it. It is a feeling like, and I think I've said it before. I'm treating it for the good times. I'm playing it for fun. I think the fact that I'm streaming it kind of, helps. It helps with the loss because, I'm doing it for the community. I'm doing it for what I built. It's not necessarily like if I was off stream playing that game, I'd be fucking destroyed. Oh my god, I got Master Seb. I remember putting 3 weeks of time into the jungle, learning him in the jungle. Like, yeah, I get it.
Cordy, I know you would never because you're a really like cool dude. But I really thought you were gonna be like, man, look at you play, and I remember I used to triple those numbers. And like, I know you would never, but that would
I was like dude, I was so confident you were gonna take that OP buff.
Oh.
But you dashed in and just got CC
I got
locked.
stunned by Muriel, and then I think that was really about it. It was just that. Yeah, I got clapped. I was also going Assassin Grux, which I've never done before, so I wasn't tanking anything. But
yeah, so I got a couple things that I want to talk about. Some stuff that happened with Smite, of course, our anime. But how was everyone week? What did you guys do? What have you guys been up to?
I had a boring week. You go first.
I've been doing a lot of working. For those who don't know, I'm casting for the PCC. For that tomorrow, Saturday,
and the PCC
and Sunday.
Is the
predecessor competitive circuit. So they brought me in a cast for that. So I'm casting for that over the weekend.
Is this your first cast?
Debut, or is this just like another practice?
It's my debut with them. Of course. So that'll be cool. It'll be cool.
What time?
It is. I cast on Saturday and Sunday. The time is hard because I know what match I cast. However, like things because they're international, it's a little bit harder in a way to where there's not a lockdown time for it. So I know I cast like game 4 on Saturday.
Right.
But outside of that, I've been pissed, dude. I have been so incredibly desperate to find a competitive game to fall back in love with, man.
Yeah.
I played Pred today. I played Smite today. I was
You're playing Valorant
I
today?
downloaded, dude.
That's why he was late to the podcast for Valorant today.
I've played 3 Valorant matches because I downloaded like 2.5 hours before the podcast, right? And I was like, we'll try it, we'll see. And like the first game, I'm like, yeah. The second game, I was also like, oh no, like I sound like the peanut from fucking Charlie Brown. I'm like, wah, 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 wah. The third game, the one before I came over, I kind of started understanding why people enjoy the game so much, but also understanding why I am going to fucking hate this game. If that makes sense.
So those are your 3 games. You've never played Valorant before?
Never played Valorant
3
before.
game experience, okay.
Yeah. The first game I was like, I'm playing a support, like a healery type. I kind of like, having the abilities, throwing out heals and stuff. That's sick. That's cool. The second game I played the same. I played her for all 3 games. And in the third game, I knew I would hate this game because I got domed, right? I like peeked a corner, and it's everything they talk about in memes. And dude shot 2 bullets, and I hit each of my fucking eyeballs, Cordy. It was insane. I was like, okay, I guess I die. And someone on my team, I fuck with you not, go, oh yeah, that's my friend Henry. Yeah, he's pretty fragged out. We're trying to snipe each other. I'm like, how old are you, brother? He's like, yeah, I'm not 14. I'm like, bro, why are you top kills?
Have you ever played like a competitive shooter like CS:GO or
no, bro? This is my first one.
That's what gets to me is like the what they do is like they know the height of the character, right? They know like everybody's head stands about 5 feet off the floor, right? So when they one tap you, it's not because they're aiming where you're going. They're putting their head level on a smidge on the wall. There's a smidge on a wall, pixel on the wall. That's where your head level is. So all they do is go directly to the right. You ever like try to size something up with your hands? You put your hands straight out and then you move and you don't move your hands to keep the measurements. They keep the measurement of where your head's going to be. They put it over to the alleyway of where you are, and the second they see you, it's all on ping.
Yeah. Dude.
Oh, my ping is better, so I one tap you. Your ping is worse, so because of that, my bullet gets delayed, and I get one tap.
It's a lot of like, it's a lot of angles and like slow movement. That's one thing I didn't like. You like standing still, like slowly peeking corners or holding angles and stuff like that. And I don't know. I never really got into CS:GO and Valorant.
The abilities are cool. Like that's what drew me to the game when I tried it. It was CS:GO, but it was abilities. There was lore. The characters felt like personalities. Like it felt like instead of just. That's true. What? And they kind of put Walmart 7 there, but I was happy. I loved playing Omen. I loved playing like all the smoke characters. I enjoyed the game, but then when it comes down to whoever has what's that assault rifle that one taps no matter what?
Valor? No, it's the op. Are you talking about the sniper?
No, the op does. Yeah, the op only one taps in the body, but like I'm talking like it's like an assault rifle. I forgot what it's called, but like it no matter what. One taps in the head.
The Vandal.
The Vandal. Thank you.
Vandal. Yeah.
Thanks, chat. The Vandal. No matter what, it's a race to whoever gets a Vandal, and once you get it, you one tap everyone where you go because I just can't do it. I don't have the mental fortitude or the patience to learn it. So, nah.
Have you tried it, Cordy?
No, I tried a little bit.
You've never tried.
No.
Would you try it with?
I don't know. I tried it a little bit when it first came out. I never really been a big fan of those kind of games because I played like a lot of Halo, Call of Duty. I never really got into like Counter-Strike, and then just like the slow pacing and holding angles and the micro adjustments. I just never really cared for it. And now that I play like a lot of Tarkov, I get bored with any other shooter. So I don't know.
You're like actually addicted. It's actually insane.
To Tarkov. It's a different type of game, man. But I am getting towards the end of playing, I feel. Because at this stage of the wipe, so the wipe for Tarkov is like 6 to 8 months. And around like the 3rd month, you kind of gotten everything. You got all the traders unlocked, max traders, you got your max hideout, you have all your quests done, and now it's just like tedious quests. It's like go to this location and kill a certain amount of people with a certain gun, and they gotta go to this location and go in this certain area of the particular map and kill people for a certain amount of times on and do that for like other maps. So it just gets really tedious, and I might be getting towards the end of Tarkov. and then next wipe I'll go back into it.
Free. He's out.
I might actually escape Tarkov, but yeah, I don't know. I never really been interested in CS:GO and Val. I like to watch it.
Same. That's the reason. Are you guys familiar with the YouTuber? I know Cordy is familiar with a YouTuber named Ludwig.
I know of him.
It's crazy you call him a YouTuber.
He is a YouTuber.
I know he is, but he was like the biggest streamer of all.
He was the biggest Twitch streamer, but now he's on YouTube.
Yeah, I know. It's just crazy. Yeah.
Oh, those deals.
Dude,
I get so jealous.
Especially since all the big networks we're no longer doing big signings for people. They're done. So they're like, that was a time and or thing. We're not signing people anymore though. And it's like, what am I grinding for? Like, what am I fighting for? But Ludwig has a Valorant team that's in basically the B League. They're trying to ascend. They're the Moist Moguls, bro. MXS.
I remember him buying a team. Now.
Yeah, it was him and Charlie from YouTube.
Oh yeah, okay.
True YouTube.
Oh, I guess I get it. Moist Mogul, I get it.
Moist Critical.
Yeah, Moist Critical, Moist Moguls.
I get it now.
But Shopify helped pay for the team now, after the first season. So now they're technically Moist X Shopify, but their logo, they're what's the people who wear the fursuits who aren't Wolfie, the ones who get paid for it. The
cosplayers?
No, it's sports games. What are those called?
Esports?
The Chicago Bulls, their
mascot?
Their
mascots.
Mascot.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah, dude, their mascot is
mascots for the gateway to furries. Change my mind.
You're probably right. You would know.
That's where it started.
Their mascot is called Mogi, and it's like the mogul stuff. So he still owns the team. He streams all the games. Literally, it is my off season, when I'm not cheering for the Chiefs. I am watching their games every Wednesday on my flat screen with dinner, and I'm locked in, dude. I I'm singing the hype songs for people. I'm like, Rainbow Road, it's where we go. I'm in, bro. And part of me as an event runner is I like watching how these things are ran, but also it just makes Valorant look so much more fun than what it is.
Here's the mascot. It's a teardrop. Or our water
Mogi.
drop. Mogi?
Yeah, he's the Moist Mogi, bro. Look how cheeked up Mogi is.
Yeah,
bro.
Right there on the left.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Cool.
Cheeks out, bro.
Man.
Yeah, so they were called Moist X Moguls, the Moist Moguls, and then Shopify after their first season was yo, so I know you guys, you don't need money, but you would like it. How much? And so apparently Shopify is paying for facilities. If they ascend, they'll foot the cost for ascension, because to ascend to the major leagues, it costs $2 million.
One person or one team?
For a team.
Yeah.
But that is before you pay the team, and you also have to then buy a building in the city where it's being held, so they can appear at all the events locally.
That's just
then you have to pay for housing for the players. You have to give them a salary, equipment.
They have to have a training station that is separate from their living space.
The coaches. My god.
Esports that big esports is insane. The things that they do.
It is. And so basically Shopify was we'll foot the bill for if you ascend, we'll pay for all that. And so it just made the math was mathing, right? They were obviously, and Ludwig came out and he was I don't have a big enough ego that I wanted to keep my name on it, but we are going to keep Mogi. Everybody loves Mogi, and we refuse to move him.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So yeah, it's pretty cool, and it got me. I was watching it, and I'm just bro, I could do that.
Yeah.
I'm not them, because in all the things you see, they move the cursor 4 centimeters, and they shoot somebody in the face, and I'm that looks so easy. What? And then I load in, and Timmy's yeah, my friend Henry's pretty tall. He's so good at the game, and I'm I'm getting carried by someone who doesn't have pubes yet, bro. Fuck, man.
It's our age showing. We have that brain ping delay inherent now.
So you've been just trying to find games on this past week?
I'm desperate, man. because I love Dragon's Dogma 2. I'm having a really good time with it. I love Baldur's Gate 3. Love that game to death. But I need to fucking diff somebody, bro.
Yeah.
Like I really consider, like, someone in the chat just said it and they're joking. I almost became a chess streamer. I almost went live playing chess. I was this close.
Did you do that like that geo guess where people they see a sign, a street sign, they're like Korea, this street, and you just pick it. Yeah. Those people are crazy. Okay, this tree is a palm tree somewhere in Florida. Okay, based off the sun direction. Okay, we're in Miami, and I'm just like, you people are they're crazy.
Dude, I'm so desperate because I need that rush, like, individually, like solo player games. I still enjoy Cordy, Wolfie. I'm sure you guys feel it too. I love them. I'm having fun, but I'm not ruining someone else's night. So why am I playing, bro? I'm so down bad, bro. I need something I enjoy competing in. It's like I literally sat and just listened to Philip DeFranco, like, basically on repeat, like old shows that I've heard already, while like making thumbnails, because of video games where I'm not fighting somebody just don't sound as good anymore.
I know we gotta find a game for you then.
I know
I don't have one.
Next week, and I'll get to you, Ego, here quick. But next week, I know Gigantic is coming. It did look pretty fun. We'll touch into Gigantic here soon. It did look pretty fun, so maybe that could be a game that you're interested in now, for the time being, until Marvel Rival comes out. So
I honestly think we should, all three of us should fully dive into Marvel Rivals.
I really am looking forward to that game, like, so much.
Thumbnails are loaded. I started making shorts for it today.
I think that'd be fun too. Like, we all get back into the same game that we're playing.
Because we'd be back from the ground up. I think that's what made us draw to Paragon. Is we were all there from the ground up, and we were there to get the nuances, the bugs, the issues, the best things about it. We'll get that again in Marvel Rivals. And going into like Valorant and like Smite, all that stuff is already developed. It's already been touched over. It's just a matter of us just trying to keep up with everybody. But here, if we start from ground zero again, I think that'll really light a fire under both of us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, so Gigantic is next week. So I wasn't planning on dropping the 20 to play it, but I was watching some gameplay on it, and I'll show it here soon as well. Then they just announced a new trailer or whatever. But that could be a game that you might be interested in. Get you over till something else comes out.
Oh man, I'm like actually down. You know, like the meme of the dude with like slips and he has like the neon, bro. That's like me for like, you got any more of that competitive PvP with a fun gameplay loop for me, please? I played Pred today, and I was so desperate that I just played nothing but support on Pred, because I'm like, maybe saving the life of people will make me feel again. Like, maybe if I hit the Richter hook, I'll feel alive again, bro.
I kind of know what you feel, because I've been really enjoying. Well, I'm not really enjoying playing Smite. It's just there, right?
Immediately said it.
It was a good try.
It's like, I'm not enjoying Smite, but I'm enjoying the small part of playing ADC Smite, because I can be aggressive against the other enemy laner. I had a game where the guy was just like, he was playing Neath, he would just clear the wave and go under tower, and I was pissed. I was not having fun that game. I didn't like that game at all. So I kind of understand what you're saying. I just want to fuck somebody
stop
up.
Being a bitch, bro. Come fucking fight me, dog. Come on.
But I get what you're saying. How about you, Wolfie? How was your week, man?
More house stuff.
How close is that?
See, I don't know. Well, realistically, me and my girl are doing trips almost like every other day for the small stuff, like the Keurig, the toaster, the laundry stuff, the clothes, the closets, like all that stuff we're doing by ourselves. The big stuff like my desk, her desk, the couches, the bed frame, and all that. That is going to be hired by the moving company.
Okay, you guys are getting movers?
Yeah, because we just can't. We can't, like, I'm a tech for people who don't know. I work for a dealership. I'm a tech for them. I work on cars. If I throw my back out lifting the bed, I'm screwed for money for like 2 weeks. So I don't want to risk that. I don't want to ask my girlfriend to do it. I like as a man, like I feel like my dick is smaller if I ask my woman to do all the fucking men. You know, I'm not gonna do that. So
Baby, can you move the couch to the left a little bit?
I promise. I promise. I'll give you your bubble bath.
It'd probably be so much easier too, though, man. Just have someone else do all of that.
Yeah,
Quicker
it is
too.
easier. Yeah. So we're doing all the small stuff. We're moving. The big stuff will be big for movers. But I asked my girl because I fronted the closing. She's got to front the movers, and I'm like, hey, next Tuesday, get all the big stuff in, and we'll handle all the small stuff throughout these next 3 days. She's not doing it. So I think she has maybe she's got some stuff that she wants to get in first before then. So we'll see. It's all up to her because she's the one paying for the moving company for now. But once I would expect to be in the house in the next 2 weeks.
That's the goal. Next 2 weeks.
I would say next 2 weeks. I wanted this Tuesday to be the day we move in because I really just want to get back to a normal streaming schedule. I got home today at 2:00 from the house, moving the small stuff to the house today at 2:00. I started streaming for 4 hours, and then I'm here on the podcast, and I'm going to bed right after this. Like I feel bad that like I only gave people a 4-hour stream. Like I want to give them the 10 to 12s that I was doing. But other than that, anything interesting? What'd you guys do for Easter? We could talk about that.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
I
feel like Easter's more for like families, right?
It really is.
Having kids and Easter egg hunting.
My job
probably for kids, yeah.
And I like cuddled my girlfriend. She made food, we ate it, and then I went back to making Marvel Rivals thumbnails. So like it was for me, it was exhilarating. I was like, hell yeah. She's like, hey, you wanna come hang out? And like, chill, bro. I'm trying to find a panel for Doctor Strange, and then I like went back to doing my thing, you know.
In the zone. That's nice. Dude, I miss that. I miss that little feeling.
I started making shorts for it on Easter. And I'm gonna send them to you boys ahead of time.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm like literally watching thumbnail like shorts from Ludwig, and I'm just taking that and I'm stealing his style, bro. Like I'm like Majin Buu from Dragon Ball, bro. I'm trying to absorb that charisma, except I'm not a skinny, very attractive white guy. I'm a large, less attractive by a noticeable margin black guy with dreads. So I can't do like the hair thing he does and shit. But now that was my Easter. What about you, Wolfie? You have a family. You have a family.
My family, my immediate family is in New York, which is where I'm from. People on pod. The family stuff for my girlfriend. Her aunt and her uncle. No, sorry, hold on. Her uncle and his wife. Yeah, her aunt and uncle. Had like a little get together. There's just a bunch of kids, you know. We got. I don't know if it's weird for you guys, but like for some reason, her family we started Easter at 12:00, and we got home at like 5. Is that normal?
That sounds normal.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
I thought Easter was a dinner, not like a lunch.
No, Easter for me was like and it could be earlier than noon, but you get together as a family. You have like. You eat and then you do like the Easter egg hunt. The adults are scattering all the Easter eggs and then all the kids go out and hunt and it's like, oh, okay, and then that's it.
Yeah, so then maybe we were in like a smaller house, so we couldn't really send them out to go hunting. So that's probably what it was that delayed it so much time. But you know, we were there at 12. We got home at 5. My girl works overnight, so she had to go to sleep right away. So I came home and I played Helldivers.
Yeah, buddy.
Which is much needed. I don't know. My social battery, dude, it runs out. I have to work on that. I don't know if there's coaching or like something, but I got there and I got home and I was like, babe, I'm drained. I don't want to talk to anybody. I got on Discord and I had some people who were in Discord. I didn't even join because I didn't want to socialize. I just wanted to sit in my own room and play some Helldivers. So that's what I did.
That's tough.
I don't really know what else. That was my Easter. Nothing special or crazy, right?
No, I really haven't done anything either. Just playing Tarkov, of course. Streaming Smite. I've been playing. I'm trying to find like games to get me by too. I've been playing Subnautica again. I don't know if you guys ever played that game.
I'm aware of it. Never.
See, I would play it. I don't know. I'm not sure because I don't have what's it called? Thalassophobia. That's where you're afraid of the water or something. I don't have that.
Is that what that is?
I think that's what it's called. It's like a phobia where you're afraid to be out in the water by yourself and like you can't see anything around you. I think that's what it is. I don't have it, but I don't have any inclination to play it. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I like Survivor Crafts, whatever. So I played it before and I just beat the first one, and so now I'm playing the second one. But it's a fun game. It's a fun game. That's what I'm doing. I'm just waiting for like Gigantic is next week. I don't know, Smite it's not fun for me. It wasn't fun for me when I left. Came back. I played Smite 2. I've had multiple alpha tests of Smite 2. It's just like not really having fun playing the game.
Okay.
But Gigantic is on Tuesday. I wasn't really excited about it, but I think I might put the money down and just play it until I think Marvel Rivals is going to be the game for me. That I get to play.
Yeah, just use it as a time or a placeholder.
Yeah. My problem is I'm too poor to have like a placeholder. Like I can't just buy.
I'll buy you Gigantic. Don't you worry.
Oh, I'm less poor now. I have a placeholder.
I'm not buying you Chick-fil-A though.
I'm gonna play some Gigantic.
I'm gonna start hitting you up for pizza.
Nah, I figured like we could all play Gigantic, have some fun for a little bit, and then I think Marvel Rivals. I do think that's where we full commit.
Yeah.
So that and I'm gonna be on Pred. I don't know if you guys know. I was telling Cordy this before you go. My plan. All right, so anybody in here that's from Pred, I'm warning you now. My plan: April 22nd, OP server shutdown. I'm going to Pred. All right, if you guys want to play Gigantic, I'm always down to play with you boys. I love you guys. When I'm streaming Pred, the plan is to become a fucking millionaire off of Pred, and then to buy Overprime. I will bring back everybody from Soul Leave, all the devs, the artists, everything. The only difference is I am taking karmas out of the fucking game. We're putting stones back, and we're nerfing fucking ADCs to the point where they do negative damage. That's it. Those are the three things that I would do.
I can confirm Wolfie is going to be he's going to kill the game a fifth time.
He's going to kill the game by making ADCs the worst. Everything else was good except for that last part.
So everything you were cooking until you burnt the stove. Like it's insane.
So my plan is
the hardware
to just become a good streamer on Pred. You know, maybe make a couple extra bucks. We keep the servers up. Then we buy the rights. It's a long-term goal. It's probably not going to happen, if anything. But I don't know, man. There's no game that gives me that itch. There's no game that gives me that level 1 fight. Like I play Smite and I fight at level 1. I don't feel like I got anything. I also probably die all the time. Same thing on Pred.
4 levels behind.
Yeah. On OP, I'm just throwing myself at whatever tower I can find. And so that's my plan for Pred.
Speaking of streaming,
this looks fun.
Cordy. I also, speaking of streaming, I made a decision. I made a decision because you guys have something on lock that I don't think I can touch, so I'm getting a little creative. I am going to start streaming when like Marvel Rivals comes out 3 to 4 times a week. 3 to 4 times a week. I'm going to release. Okay, so like this.
How many hours?
Clip 4 hours. They're not going to be long. I'm not like
okay.
You.
So
I'm
okay.
I'm not.
I
mean, I'm
sorry,
like
I'm a degenerate.
I can't maintain that energy, and I will start hating people, and I just can't. I want to give high energy for like 4 hours, have it be an enjoyable experience, and then get out. You know, kind of.
No, yeah, I've noticed that's the meta on as far as streamers. Like, if you look at people like Jinxie, Queso, Kai Sinat, they literally stream 4 to 5 hours, and then they put out YouTube videos and TikToks like crazy. So like the meta right now is to just give people quality instead of quantity. So I would say do that for sure. If you when I do the 12-hour streams, it's not all laughing crazy. You know, usually I'm drinking coffee to keep myself awake, keep myself high energy, or maybe I'll play with some friends to spice it up a bit to give me that chemistry. Like what I do is not what people should do if you are trying to be popular, but I don't know. I don't know if that's what I'm trying to aim for.
I want to be. We talked about this last week. Watch last week's episode of Outplayed podcast, or Cordy's gonna edit the clip where I said I want to be famous right above next to my head right now. Right there, guys. Look,
you're
right
making
there.
too much work for me.
Plug
the link. Click the link. Yeah.
Push on TV, Michael, the predecessor.
But no. I'm actually planning to release 4 videos a week. And also, I'm going to move everything because I feel like I want to do something drastically different from you guys. I'm going to move to streaming on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Through my YouTube. So, I don't know. Twitch, I have overpowered. And, like, we're supposed to be moving towards predecessor. And we've started, like, doing stuff for it. But my heart really isn't in it.
Yeah.
My heart's really not as in it. As far as me running something for it. And like I'm not gonna even cap. I'm not gonna hold you. A large part of me wants to turn Overpowered into like my personal channel again, like it started as, but that's not what people are there for. So I'm like, I'll leave that alone. But if I'm going to start from zero, I want to start from zero, like kind of truly. Like I want to go back to like what I first wanted to do when I made content, which was like YouTube and be a YouTuber and be Ludwig, but plus 300 pounds and black and not nearly as attractive. But we can work on all those last parts, except maybe the black part. I don't know. We could go for the reverse Michael Jackson, but yeah, no. So I am planning to stream on YouTube, Cordy, which I do like think is gonna be fun. But there's like, while we're on the subject, can we talk about how weird like the Twitch and YouTube streaming meta is? Like as far as aesthetic goes, like people like the biggest streamers don't even have like frames on their shit anymore. It's just their face on a square somewhere on the screen and the chat just like underneath them. They don't have a bunch of aesthetic stuff. They don't have a bunch of transitions. Like XQC, Ludwig, Valkyrie, like everyone.
I think
no one has.
Yeah. I think the other one that's really keeping that is Doc. His are really entertaining.
Yeah. But so like I'm wondering, like, as we do it, like should we, like, as streamers, should we adopt that, right? Because like I was watching like a Mr. Beast video and he's like, a large part of becoming a good content creator is absorbing what the best content creators are doing and doing something similar. And basically, like, all the biggest content creators that I could think of, as far as streaming goes, they're just making their streams look more plain, I think is the word.
They probably want you there for them, not for the game they're playing. You know, if it's maybe the highlight is to focus on them, like where they're taking like the gameplay element out of it. That's the only thing I could think of, because I've noticed some streamers, like especially with like the streamers who stream for like 4 or 5 hours, out of the 4 to 5 hours that they stream, an hour and a half of that is just them talking to chat, watching YouTube videos, reacting to music. It's and then after the rest of it, yeah, there's some gameplay in there to give you that fix, but it seems to be more about them. So I think, yes, you should adapt to what everybody is doing, because honestly, when let's say I'm popular and you're not, and I get a lot of views, if you do what I'm doing, the algorithm will support you because I'm doing it, right? And then I think that's what the YouTube meta is to adapt to the algorithm. But like the algorithm changes off of the top players. It's not like, hey, next time this week we're going to commentary. This week we're going to just gameplay, no talking. So like
the only problem that I have, like, being on YouTube is like there's no real way to like support someone else. Like if I like on OP, if I was done streaming, I'd host Whoopi. Right. There's nothing like true. If you were to go to YouTube, like we can't offer you that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if we were to pull the numbers, we're just, hypothetical. If we were to pull numbers, we can't really, help you out. We can't send 30, 40, maybe more.
Maybe I duo stream?
Oh yeah, you could do that too.
You could. You'd probably get banned on Twitch. Twitch does not duo.
You can do
it. They don't care.
No, you can do it now. A lot of people do it.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Oh.
A lot of people do it. I think the main
As
thing is
far
like
as
finding a game to play though is the main thing.
It's
yeah, you gotta have passion. You gotta have passion. That's why I think part of the passion we had for OP was that we were there from ground up. So I'm hoping once we get that again with Marvel Rivals, that'll be it. But
so you guys gonna try Gigantic though, right? I've been playing it right now on stream and stuff, but
I haven't.
it looks fun. It just looks like something different, man. Just something to play. It's launching on the 9th. There's I was looking at the it's gonna come with ranked. So this is a new video that dropped. Here's like the UI. I don't know how many people can play in ranked because it would be kind of fun just us to play.
Triple Q, yeah.
I don't know if it's like duo because it's a 5v5, right? So here's like the main lobby or the main character select, and then you have like ranked seasons. I think
So we start with Gigantic and then we go from there. I don't know if like what I want to know in that game is like what's the meta going to be? Is it going to be 2 damage dealers, 1 tank, 1 healer, or maybe I don't know.
Prime, I think Prime said it because he's been watching videos on it because he's really into it as well. He's looking forward to it. It's like 1 melee DPS, 1 tank, 1 support, 1 range DPS, and 1 utility. And I think some of the range have utility. I was looking at some characters, their stats and stuff, and they have like utility and stuff. But it does look fun. It looks like something just complete chaos to get into. So now, here's some of the characters. So you have like offense, defense, mobility, utility. You have like your range class here, your melee DPS here, your tanks, right here in this 3rd slot, and then your supports. So it's 5v5. So maybe you can double up, like you have your standard like 4 roles, and then maybe you double up on like another tank or another support or something like that, or like team synergy.
I wonder if they'll come out with different modes, maybe like 3v3s, 2v2s, maybe.
Maybe I don't know.
There's a custom, so you might be able to do something like that.
There's 2 modes, and then ranked mode, which I think the ranked mode is probably the clash mode.
That's the one I think you can't change characters. You have to actually build the team, and you can't swap them. Yeah.
So I might do that, man. This might be the game to hold me over till Rivals comes out.
You know what this game looks like? Wait, where is it? I know it's in my library. There it goes. It's like if Risk for Rain wanted to be a movie.
Oh, what, like cosmetically?
Yeah, look at this game. Like this is like Risk for Rain, but battler.
It's also like I think it's like a 2017 game, right?
Or like this is you guys ever played the old Gigantic?
No.
I played it for a bit. I don't know. I didn't really give it a lot of praise. I didn't put a lot of time into it. But at that time, I was really into Smite. So I wasn't really like I didn't really care for it, and of course, it shut down.
How the turns have.
I don't know how long it lasted in like either.
I want to say almost a year. It wasn't a long lifespan because I know that this shut down at the same time Paragon, original Paragon did. So like, and at that time, all the MOBAs were shutting. Paladins, this one, Paragon. So MOBAs were not doing well back at the time that this game was out. But I do like the art style, but it doesn't seem like they kind of like tuned it to be 2024 art style.
No, yeah, it looks just like the other one.
Yeah.
There's more characters.
No way they remake the asset.
What's that?
No way they would have remade. Like, no way this game would have been greenlit. Like, let's try it again. If the pitch wasn't. I mean, we have these assets flying around. Why not? You know, why not shoot the shot?
There's new maps. Let's do it. More characters. But it does look more complete than what I remember from the other one. Because like I don't know if there's like a rank mode. It's been a very long time since I played the other one. I don't even know if it came out of open beta. I can't even remember. But it just seems like more stuff to do now in this version.
But I'm willing to give it a shot. I would give it like give it the old 2 or 3 week 12-hour streams for 2 or 3 weeks and give it a shot and grind it. but I definitely think that this game is more fun with friends.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, it is a MOBA, right? So like, you can't really, if you play a MOBA solo queue, you're kind of losing your mind. So,
so match summary.
Yeah.
Okay. It shows some skins here. When you level up your masteries, you get some crowns, some rewards.
Ooh.
So there's like cosmetics. So I'm guessing they're showing the cosmetics. Yeah, here. Oh. So hero skins for this character, the 6 out of 10. You got your commons, your uncommons, your rares down here, the purple.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hold on. Let me slow this down, actually.
I heard that the game is supposed to, there is microtransactions in it, but I heard that you can obtain everything if you grind it.
Oh, okay,
I was saying that about some other games, and it's like, in order to get this legendary skin, you would need 572 hours. So
that's true. That is true.
I'm like, sure. Well, we'll see though. Hopefully, right?
Oh yeah, like see him going through the character. Let me see. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, honestly, man, for me, this game, it might be just something to get me through.
Placeholder, yeah. I think it'll be the same for me. I'm gonna bank on Pred after OP, but we'll play this with you boys, and then.
And this is gonna be like
Pred's gonna be the main one for me.
And this is gonna be officially out, so it's not like an early access for a weekend or something. It's gonna be out for
a large part of like what gets me into games though is like aesthetically digging like the game style, and this is not at all kind of.
Really? I like for me, it's the lore. I have to know like the rivalries. I need to know about like who's the good guys, who's the bad guys. Why are the good guys good? Why are the bad guys trying to do things? The aesthetics, I agree with you, but I'm willing to look past them if like the lore is there. If like if I had to explain it, if I'm Seb and I'm fighting Murdoch, right? Murdoch is a cop and Seb is a fucking entity of darkness. When I'm killing him, I feel like a villain. I feel like I'm trying to foil his plans, right? Because it's lore accurate. I want to be lore accurate in the game, right? In this game, I don't know if there's anything like that. I don't know if there is lore based off of it. I'd have to look up a YouTube video for it. So chat, comment below. Let us know if there's any kind of lore in this game. I imagine there's lore about the big bird and the snake. That seems like honestly like National Geographic, where snakes and birds don't like each other. But
there's some description on the characters. Yeah, Hashi played the early access. He was able to play some. So yeah, there's two game modes. There's Rush, which is like 5-on-5 complete. Wait, you played it too, right, Wolfie?
Yeah, that's the one where you switch whatever. Yeah. It's like regular Overwatch.
I might like the other version better, more.
That's why I stopped playing. I played it for like 4 hours, Rush, and I was like, I don't like that you can just counter me by changing characters. Like that to me, it takes away an element of skill. So that other mode we are talking about, the ranked one, where like Clash. It's your character.
So they didn't have that in the early access.
In the test. No.
Weird.
It was just Rush.
Weird.
So yeah, I remember playing it after a couple hours. I told Chad, I was like, guys, I'm gonna revisit this when it comes out because the Rush just seems like it's Overwatch's arcade mode, and it's just not worth it. Like, there's no reason to pick this character to help to work with their team because they'll pick this character and it'll counter mine. There's no reason for me to play this character for 50 hours straight so that I can learn how to be the best at this character because they could just pick a character that can counter it. So like that was Rush in Essential. But when they come out with that rank mode, that's where it's team locked. It's all right, okay, I can't be a tank one trick. If they counter my tank, I need to pick this. So hopefully there's bans. I don't know if there's gonna be bans.
Yeah, there probably would be too. Yeah, for ranked, of course. I'm noticing this now because like there's different. This character has like different abilities.
So instead of buying items, you upgrade different abilities to do different things. One gives a slow.
But even
if
like
you break it up that way.
Even no, like I think he has 2 different like types of like he has 5 abilities with this one, but if you want to choose like a different path, he has a completely different set of 5 abilities. Like he has like 10 abilities in his kit, but you can choose which ones you want to use, I guess.
I think like they stay true to the character's nature. Like one's ranged. If he's ranged, it's not like he's going to change to melee.
Yeah, because this
but
one
I think
looks.
the effects are what changes it. Like one character, I know that there's a character who gets health off of life, siphoning life off of people, and you can get that, or you could buy the other path where instead of getting health off of getting extra max health off of siphoning people, you can get more life steal instead. So you can go the tanky route of stealing health from people, or you can go the tanky route of getting more health, max health, like someone like Seb would, and just keep adding to your arsenal. So like they do alter ability. Instead of buying items, you buy a different effect on the abilities that you have.
I think I'm seeing right here like the first upgrade, second upgrade, right? It's the same ability, but you get like something more on that ability.
Yeah, one's a cripple. One, yeah, that's
so like
the
this.
so
Like this guy's ability, increased damage, and then the second upgrade increased damage more. So he just has more damage. But also, it's really cool. Like, so he has this is like his range damaging ability, but then he has like a different talent tree to be a tank. So like you can, on that same ability where you would do more damage, if you went a different path, you gain a shield or something to be more tankier, while still doing like that kind of same ability. So that's kind of cool.
So maybe you pick the different branches to counterplay people instead of picking the different characters, I guess.
And then you have all your character skins here, the weapon skins, the jump effects. They have jump effects too. Damn.
It's very well in depth. Like I think the game was out for about a year before it shut down. So like they put a lot of time and effort into it. It just never took off because unfortunately, I think when this game came out, and same with Paladins, Overwatch 2 was running rampant. Before Fortnite, you know how Fortnite took over the social media world for a year? Overwatch did it for about 8 months.
Yeah, I remember
Fortnite,
like I want to say like Gigantic came out before Overwatch, but like Overwatch had the hype already because it's Blizzard, of course, and Gigantic just went under.
Yeah, this game didn't have the cutscenes. It didn't have the budget. It didn't have. So.
Yeah, because I remember playing this, and then everyone was going crazy about Overwatch.
Overwatch good things do go.
And Overwatch 2 is worse than Overwatch 1.
Yeah, it is not. It is kind of insane how Blizzard managed to have a good thing and then somehow still ruin it. It's a pretty unique ability.
They ruin the game, and then they ruin the company's like reputation with like the scandals that was behind it. Like, why should I buy this Tracer skin when people at Blizzard are having these like suing allegations and stuff? It was yeah. The game, the company as a whole was just falling apart, game wise, publicly wise, reputation wise, everything.
Yeah, and then Marvel Rivals is gonna come out. Man, yeah, I think it's gonna be huge.
Yeah, I really want to catch the wave with it, and I hope it's not a super huge game, but I hope it is like big enough that a lot of people turn towards it. But I hope it's not so big that like XQC wants to stream it every day.
I feel like it's gonna be really big.
It may be for like the first like month, like
especially with like ads.
Ads, sponsorships. They'll jump on it. But after like the 2 or 3 months, that's when we're there, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, I didn't notice you because I was watching Pokimane play Iron Man."
I was watching Pokimane cosplaying Luna Slow, bro. That's nutty. Who are you, bro? Are you cosplaying the furry?
It'll probably be like really big when it first drops, and then it might die down. But it's still like even when it dies down, I think it might still be pretty good. Because where's Overwatch at right now? Like where's the popularity on Overwatch?
Let me check the Twitch numbers. Let me check it. Honestly, the relationship we had with Overprime before the announcement of it shutting down is where people are at Overwatch. So it has 25.7K viewers on Twitch right now.
So like even if like Marvel Rivals is around that still would be pretty good, right? Because that's just the viewers, but there's definitely more people playing it, right?
Oh yeah.
I wonder. I have it's open. Let me check. Overwatch.
Steam.
Your
mic.
Can you check your player base? Or no? Probably not, right?
What'd you say, Cordy?
So your mic kind of still keeps cutting in and out.
Yeah, I think it's my noise. Oh god, there's
Yeah.
still 21,000 people playing it. Okay, is it doing it right now?
No,
No.
you're good.
Okay, cool. It's definitely my noise gate, which is
Mhm.
something I think I can actually adjust on the fly here.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm just worried
sorry.
about your
Cast.
casting debut, but you'll be loud anyway. So
Yeah, that's kind of what it's preset for. But I can adjust it a little bit here.
I imagine like you can check the player base off Overwatch too, right? Like it's not just Steam. It's on Steam. Is it still on Blizzard, right? Yeah. So is there a way to check Blizzard and console player base for Overwatch?
yeah, it's gonna be pretty huge though.
Yeah.
So,
but I think whenever Marvel Rival comes out, if it's a really good game and it looks really good, but if it's a good game, it's probably gonna crush this game. This game might just fucking.
I do think Gigantic will fall off with Marvel Rivals and Overwatch 2. I would like for them to keep it, but like the only way I could see it is they fix the biggest issues fast. No 5 months of 5-man smite. No, stuff like that needs to get pushed out fast and fixed because any frustrations that you get with Gigantic, they need to be settled for like extremely fast because if they don't, people will go to Overwatch and they'll never come back. And it'll be like a Rainbow Six Siege or like a Battlefield moment where like, hey guys, it's been 6 years, we fixed the game, it's more playable. Please come back, and you're gonna have to wait for like a popular streamer to go over there and re-endorse it.
It definitely has more features than the previous version of Gigantic, but
yeah.
But it could be they could be satisfied with just being like not super popular, but just an okay. Like, how are you going to compete with the Marvel IP? You know what I mean?
That's true. Unlimited money.
So like they might just
they have too much.
Yeah, they might just be okay with being where they're at now. Whatever does come out, if it's going to be popular, but
especially with like movies and shows. Hey guys, Thor 5 came out. The cape that he wore is now in Marvel Rivals, and you can get to like that is some uncontestable crap. I'll
keep it a buck. If they release like a Chadwick Boseman skin in Marvel Rivals, I'm
in. I am now African American.
So Wolfie just starts turning blood. Just keep going.
But yeah, like the IP, and that's the thing too. Like, of course, like, so and we could get into our anime talk now if you guys want, because I've been watching X-Men '97. Have you guys been watching any X-Men?
I haven't, but I've seen the Cyclops clips with them hitting the slide, bro.
Wait, it's an anime?
Oh, you haven't been watching X-Men? Oh no,
I don't even know what that is. Like, what's it on? First, what's
it's on
it
Disney.
on?
It's on Disney. It's on Disney.
Disney doesn't really do good with their shows. Is it good?
Oh, it's good. It's good. So
wait, real quick. All of them were fired though, Cordy. So that is tough. That is kind of making it a tougher sell.
What?
Everyone who worked on, including directed, produced, audio, who worked on the X-Men '97 show, got fired.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they're like, this doesn't work for us. So like the entirety of the staff got laid off. Like all.
I did not know that.
Yeah. So I don't, you had a good thing there, and I was like, God, I can't wait to just ruin this for Gordy.
No.
You're like, it's good, and I'm like,
it is really good.
You're not getting any more.
It is really good. Really.
Yeah. They like laid everyone off. Like, look it up. Like, they just fired.
Does it say why? Was it like image ideas of what the show should be, or is it like, hey, too much money? Or
when it first came out, a lot of people were on it. Like it's like, I don't say this often, but it's like the toxic, like just standard fans who were like, oh man, Cyclops would never say something like that, bro. No, and it's like, but then like they took clips of it and like showed like before, and then like they did literally say that after, and I'm like, okay, well, that's so real quick for the Marvel's Rivals, because I know it's gonna replay here. Can you play that from the beginning at 0.25 speed real quick? Because I do want to see something here. I thought I saw, but because I was wondering if they're gonna do this, because one thing I do want to know about this game is how do they handle verticality in this? Can you go just like to the beginning, like when they show like characters load in? Because I swear, like, I know Iron Man can fly, but I thought I saw Spider-Man swinging around.
Yeah. He's swinging
Like,
around. Rocket Raccoon's in the air.
I mean, yeah.
Doctor Strange is levitating. Spider-Man swinging. It seems to be like an ability.
I don't think it's
I
like
can be a little bit faster.
their normal like movement for like W. Like they press W and Spider-Man jumps up and starts swinging.
No, I think it actually might be their ability because like right now, like Doctor Strange is floating, but on his ability, it has
Iron Man
a
looks like
cape.
he's sprinting. Like that would be the sprint for Iron Man, right?
It could be an ability because like he has a coat that's I don't know. They could some people could be just
Is there a cooldown on Doctor Strange like on the abilities? Do you see a timer?
only maybe after
Yeah.
maybe if he goes out. It doesn't show in this trailer.
Yeah.
Damn.
Because like if you look at the top, like Spider-Man is just getting active, bro. There he goes, bro. He's out. Also, that web animation is ass. That is a straight white line. Like, wait, pause. That is just a line that he hopped off of. Yeah, he's getting definitely up there. But like, I kind of wonder because you see Doctor Strange is now like walking and stuff. Like, I definitely do wonder like how do you handle these characters that can normally just fly or like there's no reason for them really to be on the ground because like you're a melee character Hulk or we see he jumps and grabs somebody here but like that's an ability what am I gonna do if I miss, bro?
Well, Namor looks to be like falling back down.
Yeah, Namor normally can't fly, so I wonder what he's doing up there.
Some
Well, no, he has the fly.
Yeah.
He has the shoes. He has the Jordan 12s.
And
okay.
Rocket Raccoon, he scales this. Iron Man's always flying in this. I never see him on the ground, so I don't know. The other characters look like they have. Yes, he's always just like levitating. And maybe the ground targets like Groot has a pull, possibly. I don't know if Hulk infused Iron Man. I don't know if he has like another ability to like do damage to them to bring them down to the ground or whatever. But look at Rocket Raccoon here. He's gonna start just like he just wall jumps. As he
he
tries
just
to
climb.
and then his jetpack lets him like hover. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then Groot has like a line.
The jetpack might be an ability.
Yeah.
The climbing might be a passive thing. Maybe. So you could either so probably everybody has an element of verticality. One person can climb, the other person can fly, the other person can jump up to.
And if you look at Spider-Man, his 3 or the L shift, it looks like that's his ability to, and he has 3 uses. So probably he like swings 3 times, and then he's back on the ground.
Yeah, he could probably climb up the walls because of his passive, right? Like his Spider-Man.
Maybe.
So.
But you can't like,
be able to climb would be nutty.
Probably everybody has like a climbing or like a scaling up aspect of their character, but as far as like the actual flying thing, that might be the ability cooldown.
And there's the K-pop star.
The K-pop right there.
The only thing is like Iron Man, every time I see Iron Man, he's always in the air. He seems to be the only one always in the air. So
that it does lead me to believe that brother can just fly. Like he's just up. He's always up, bro. But
space to ascend and D to D.
But the ground targeters might have something to like the melees might have something to pull him down. Like Groot's trying to pull him.
Yeah, look at that long arm, bro.
But yeah,
that goes pretty far, man. And he can. Oh wait, no, that's not.
Was that come out again? Was that 2 of them?
No, that's his auto attack. He's just like throwing something.
Oh wait, no, he's auto. Huh? He does like 4 or 5 times.
A ranged punch?
Oh no, it's just they're repeating the same scene. It could be a ranged punch, actually.
No, he did it twice there.
He did it 3 times total, I think.
Where was that in my fucking solo lane? Soul Eve?
I think he did it 3 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
I have a question for you.
And then it switches. What's up?
I got a question for you. When I am playing Doctor Strange and I'm like, guys, take my portal. Are you gonna do it?
No.
Are you gonna believe? Are you gonna trust, bro?
No.
Are you gonna be there for me?
It's gonna look nice.
No.
Dude,
visually, it's gonna look good. No matter how bad you mess it up, visually it'll look good.
Dude, visually, it's a thumbnail, bro. Every time. I can't
And chances are you're gonna be taking a portal to me, and I'm gonna be in there as a tank dying.
I can't wait to reenact it. Wait, hold up. Can you rewind this back to when she first starts doing her abilities? Because is she a stance? Does I'm trying to look and see.
No,
if
that's her ult.
abilities
It's her
change.
ult. It's her ult. Oh,
Well,
she
okay,
might be a
wait,
stance for sure.
Yeah,
She
like
dashed.
does
Dash
she get
knocks up.
yeah? Does she get new abilities? So okay, dash that leads to the knockup.
No, here
Stance
comes the
switch.
ult. That's something that flashy is an ult.
Portal.
Wait, no, then it becomes a portal.
That's her dash, probably.
Well, she
So,
never used
yeah,
her portal the
maybe-
first time.
Maybe her ult switches her stance, gives her cooldown. Because she has a dash, and then she ults, and then I guess that portal is the dash again, just a different form. So
Also,
the
some
ult probably
character-
gives her the stance.
Some characters only have like a few abilities. Like she only has 4, and some have 5. Like Spider-Man has 5. Here's Rocket Raccoon like riding the wall, and then his jetpack. Also,
Is there a cooldown on the jetpack?
Wait, Groot's ult is literally just failed. Look at that. Look at that. That's literally just the phase ult, dude.
Oh,
my
yeah, that is
God.
his
Bro,
ult.
Oh, I can't, bro.
Paragon's always with us.
Oh my God.
That is his ult.
In the background, Luna Snell's like, "What's my name?" Fucking huge ulti though, bro. Huge, and then just brings the house down.
I do like the destructiveness. That's such a cool. That's something.
That's
So
Loki
that's
statue
something
too.
different.
I think that's a Loki statue. But
Yeah, that's a Loki statue.
yeah, I guess he has the scepter.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I've been watching. You guys gonna watch X-Men 97? It's actually.
I didn't even know about it. I've been watching Physical 100 on Netflix. You guys ever watch that?
Mm-mm.
Since we're on a diet challenge.
Mm-mm.
Which one? Watch which one?
Physical 100.
No, I've seen it on Netflix, and I'm just like, I don't want to look like people. I
Oh, yeah,
wish
it's
I
Loki.
looked. Okay.
It is Loki, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that show's all I've been watching. That and Soul Leveling for me on the anime side of things.
Oh man, speaking of solo leveling, did you watch your eyes, Cordy?
I did, and it was underwhelming.
Really?
Oh my.
For a season, it's a
Wait.
season finale, right?
Subbed or dubbed?
Yeah.
Well, I watched subbed.
Subbed.
Yeah, I've been watching
Because
them
he's
all.
intellectual.
The past like 4
Because
episodes.
he's
of
a
watching
fucking
stuff.
fat brain, bro. Come on, come on, Wolfie.
I
had to watch
saw
it.
the English dub voice actor. Everyone was popping on his TikTok and his Instagram commenting, "If you mess up this Arise this scene, you're canceled. No way you're gonna be a voice actor for the rest of your fucking life." Blah 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 blah. Right? And he typed in, he's like, "Listen, if all of you guys tell me about how bad I'm gonna do on this scene, I'm gonna change the scene. It's not gonna be Arise. It's gonna be wakey wakey." You got school. Erect.
Correct.
It was just it was a big whole fucking thing. But I think
it's like come to bed erect. Erect.
I think I'm 2 weeks away from the dub.
It was cool, but it's like for being a season finale, I don't know. I was expecting more.
The thing is, it's the beginning. Like you, so here's the tech, Cordy. Here's the tech. Follow my line. You don't know it yet, but you have just finished the back of the book. Like you're not even in the actual novel yet. You just read the information on the back,
The summary in
like
the back
of the book. Yeah,
Mhm.
you just looked at the synopsis, and now you're about to hit chapter 1, and I'm just so jealous.
Yeah,
I'm so jealous.
there's people talking about some island he goes to that is like the end all be all.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't, you know, like they go back. They're going back to the island. But
Nah, you think you know, but you don't, Cordy.
it was just like, oh man, I wish it was more. For being a season finale, I wish it was more. That's all.
We're at the back of the book. I feel like you also got to take into the context that the season finale isn't that episode; it's the last.
What's that
You
again?
cut out big time there, yeah.
Your mic.
Sorry, the season finale isn't just that episode; it's the last 2 episodes of the season finale.
Oh, okay.
Like it's like
Oh, I see.
that they give you the big fight, and then they're like, "This is what's happening. Like this is coming." You know, so like that last fight was like the big fight for
See,
the end of the
yeah,
season.
that if they did that, like if the season finale was like like an hour long, then I would have been more, satisfied.
Yeah.
But like me going into it like thinking, oh, this is gonna be huge because it's a season finale. Like the previous episode was better.
The thing is, like, so the arise is basically his catchphrase, basically. And the thing is, every time he says it, something fundamentally changes in the character. Like at a nucleus level, at an atomic level, something in his mind changes. And without spoiling, there's a point where he says it, and you're like, I don't even recognize this dude anymore.
Yeah. But like you're going at it from a different perspective than I am because you know what's gonna happen. So you're like super. Oh, it was really great. For me, it was like that last episode shouldn't have been a finale. Is what I'm kind of going at it. If they made it to that finale was like the last two combined, then I would have been more satisfied. But like that's why I'm saying like it was okay. It was like eh.
I have a question. Do you want more?
Of course, yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much more? Like, how badly do you want more Solo Leveling? Like,
not enough to read a manga, no. Sitting down and reading a manga is like, I don't know.
He's one step away from being dubbed over sub. I'm telling you, he's right there. He's right there.
Wolfie, I'll spoil you right now, bro. I don't care. I'll do it. I'll do it. I swear to God, bro. You know what a rise means, dog? Oh my God, dude, it's so good. That's so good.
That's what I've been doing like for anime. I caught that up again. I was kind of like I was a little disappointed because I expected more, especially from a finale. But X-Men 97 is really good. I never really watched old X-Men. It was like 1992 through 97, so I never really like watched it. But it does take part at the end of it. So I watched like a recap of like all the episodes. On New Rockstars, amazing channel. But yeah, so I watched a recap of all that, and going into this one, so Professor X is presumed dead. Like we know, Professor X is, right, Whoopi? Like
I know the
X-Men. Okay, yeah, he's presumed dead, and Magneto takes over the school, and then it goes from like their continue the X-Men stuff.
So like all mutants should live and humans should die because
he's trying to turn over a new leaf and trying to like coexist. And the first 3 episodes are really good. The 4th one, it was with the Jubilee in the like arcade one, which was like meh. The first 3 were really good though.
How long are the episodes? 20 minutes?
30 minutes, yeah.
Oh, I'll give it a shot after the podcast.
It's a really good watch. It's a really good watch. It's better animation, better like design, of course, because it's new aged. It's more adult. I think maybe that's why people don't like.
Yeah,
it's more adult than the previous ones.
Are they like
supposed to age with people who are in their 40s now? So it should be.
But are they like are they twisting things like whether it's like gender swapping, character swapping? Like,
no.
Because I think that like I know if it was to be any disdain, like that's the biggest disdain with Disney is they constantly make stuff controversial or political and. I don't know if it's like that. So
I just read Hashi said read it. It's colored.
Yeah, bro, it is colored.
No, but
are you saying you hate colored?
Okay.
So I mean, if it avoids that whole drama and that whole, because like that's the biggest issue.
I didn't know there was drama, man. Because it feels like it's true to the original, just better graphics. Even the annoying voice acting is there. Like Rogue is like really country, and
dude,
it's there.
No, that is old. Did you?
Yeah. I saw.
They tuned it back from old Rogue.
Really?
Old Rogue in the original show was like,
country.
Man, he's more pissed off than a raccoon stuck in the back of a trailer park basket. And you'd just be like, yo, what the fuck? Like, you just like...
Yeah,
what
so
does
like,
that mean?
I don't really see where the... I don't know what's different about it. It seems the same.
People
even
are pissed off.
That's good.
Even Wolverine's
they made
like
Rogue's butt smaller.
Oh, that's true.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay, so small stuff. I'm glad that they like stuck to the original content because like I know like whenever you watch a Disney movie nowadays, it seems like they're trying to send a message, and like if you're going there to watch Wolverine or to go over there to watch like the Marvels or like I don't know Doctor Strange, you're just watching them do superhero stuff. Nothing really kind of serious or like message sending or political. So I was worried like that they would try to do that with this. I'm actually interested. I will give it a shot after this.
It's a good watch. It's every Wednesday.
Because if they stick true to like the source material, they try to do that. That's where I think like where the whole charisma and like personality of the superheroes started, and that's where they should stick with. But
you know, something that I found out in this show that devastated me because I didn't. It was a thing. I never knew that, and this is not a real spoiler. That Rogue at a point, because I always thought that she was just with Gambit forever. Like they started together, they ended together. I didn't know there was a point where let me just say, Wolfie, Rogue was on Magneto's metal rod, bro.
Yeah,
really?
She was,
and they go into it on this one. It's more adult.
I would have thought she was like bi, or she was like into women, like on what's her name? Who's the blue chick that phases
Mystique?
I figured she'd be on her or like something like that.
Nah, bro. Like Magneto was giving her the bro. I'm like, poor Gambit, bro. No, my little New Orleans baby's a cuck.
They go into that on this one. And I didn't know about that.
Do they address it? Tell me about it. Tell me.
No, yeah, like it's adult, man. It's like, Morph, like, because Sinister takes over the school, briefly. Morph, like, because it's adult, he's like, they're looking at the training room, the danger room, and it's like he's going through the weekdays, and it's like 12 to 4, Rogue and Magneto. Next day, 12 to 6, Rogue, Magneto, like the entire week, and he looks at Gambit and tells him, damn, she's really getting her stamina in with the new boss. So I was like, it's more adult. It's really good, dude. It's really good.
That's funny. I like that.
She's really getting her stamina working with the new boss.
She's practicing her powers with the new boss, buddy.
Magneto's training is going overtime.
Bro.
But it's like, yeah, dude, give it a watch, man. It is really good. I've been really enjoying it.
Metal's not the only thing he's controlling. Because
I've always wanted to get into X-Men. Because like I'm a big fan of Wolverine, Deadpool. I really wanted to see like what do they do? They did like the younger lifetimes of like Professor X and Magneto. I really enjoyed those.
Oh, okay. You watched all the movies?
I watched all the movies. The last one where like they fight this guy called Armageddon, then they send Wolverine into the past to go stop it. Like, that one to me didn't do much
or something like that.
And then they also did one where they were trying to dip into who's the guy? Who's the chick X-Men or Wolverine and Scott love? She wears red. Jean Grey. They tried Phoenix. To dip into her past time, how she's the Phoenix, and like that to me just didn't do it for me. Because I think part of the reason I like X-Men is because of it's everybody. It's not really focused on Jean Grey. But I loved those.
That Phoenix Force.
I'm telling you, dude. The actress who plays Jean Grey, she also played Sansa Stark in Game of Thrones. I'm rewatching Game of Thrones. She's a fine woman. But that to me, that those two movies didn't really do it for me. But like I loved like them building the school, the differences between him wanting to be a mutant run world and them being like I love that dynamic. And I would like to see it in animated because, you know, the bigger budget, bigger explosions, more abilities, more in-depth lore and stuff that they could touch on. Because in movie, they give you, hey, we have 3 hours. Give him 5 minutes of lore, him 10 minutes, and then there's a collision and conflict. It's not, they don't really go into depth. But do we know how long this show's supposed to go? Like a season 2 greenlit or no?
Well, apparently not, because Nico just said they were all fired.
Yeah, they were fired.
But I don't know. I thought it was really good. I thought they'd probably continue it.
Is it like? I mean, I didn't hear about it, and I'm a normie, so maybe the publicity around it is not doing hot.
So the team that made it already made season 1 and 2 before the firing, so there should be at least a season 2.
And I think this one's like maybe 12 episodes long.
Okay, yeah, I'll give it a shot.
But I think the only thing that's because like the first one, there's like a story progression. The first one, I don't think there was really truly one. There's like it's just kind of all over the place and like, but the main thing is that in this one, Professor X is presumed dead. Right? They gave him the deeds and. Cyclops was taking over the school, and then Magneto, he's like, nah, is my shit. That's really the only thing that's different that you might have to think about. But they talk about it in the beginning. It's really good, man. It's really good.
I'll give it a shot for sure.
But yeah, watching all that.
My lore.
Yeah, watching all that, it's like it makes me think of Marvel Rivals. Like, dude, they can just pull these
Perfect
characters
timing.
in from Marvel. X-Men 97 is coming out. Fucking Deadpool's coming out. Marvel Rivals is going to be massive.
Yeah, Disney is unlimited budget, dude. Like the thing is, they have the unlimited budget in like the cinema and the show style of like entertainment world. They don't have the video game, right? Disney has never dipped into the video game. They have dipped into the video game like side of things, but it's been like one-offs or like low effort, no point. If they put like half of the money they put into Black Panther into one video game, oh my god, they might take over the industry, you know?
Yeah, I will say, looking at like the visuals and what little like the Spider-Man line is what I'm gonna call it for time. I don't think they put that much money into it, especially considering I did look into the game, and apparently it had a very troubled development cycle. Is like a large part of it. Is that like a bunch of people are firing off online, like people who were working on the game then got laid off, or people who were working in the game got moved to different projects. Like this game, because this was the game they started working on. They started working on it during COVID.
Ooh.
So it had a very troubling
I'm gonna
instant,
put on.
but
I'm putting on the
look at
X-Men.
Rogue hugging my boy like that, knowing that she's running a Magneto, bro.
The light blue latex and the yellow. Oh my god.
So, like the graphics, right? This is the old cartoon, but the graphics, the animation and stuff. And then it cuts to this new one, man. It looks really good. Visually, it's really appealing.
I hate that Cyclops looks like my high school bully, bro. He looks like a twin blast main.
A twin blast main in Solar. But yeah, here's like have you seen the trailer at all? Or
No,
nothing. Yeah. So it's 4 episodes in already. I need and it's every Wednesday. But yeah, like visually, it's upgraded, you know. Of course.
Did they keep like the old style, like the 90s? This looks like early 90s, early 2000s style. Did they keep that, or did they bring it up to?
It feels like that. Just like I said, it feels true to the original. The style, like the quirky jokes, the fucking the voice acting,
the weird cheesy suit ups where like Wolverine is like puts his hand in a glove and then there's a loud bang when he makes his hand into a fist or whatever. I don't know if you guys watched like the old there was a Batman movie where it was Batman versus Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze.
Oh yeah.
That one.
Empowering his claws is so hard,
dude. I'm telling you, like when Batman and Robin suit up and they stand up.
Oh yeah, they click the belt.
They click in their belt, and it's just like,
bro.
yeah, buddy. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'll give it a shot.
Yeah. But yeah, it looks visually. It just looks definitely better.
Disney Plus, wow. I didn't even know. I had no idea it was a thing.
That's crazy. I thought a lot of people knew.
I wasn't a big X-Men fan growing up either. I used to watch like the old Tarzan TV show, the Buzz Lightyear TV show. I never dipped into the X-Men stuff because I just never found a love for it. I think it's because it's like Marvel, but it's not, because it's like its own universe.
Yeah,
but it's not Spider-Man and Iron Man, and those seemed to be like the heavy hitters at the time growing up.
Yeah, because I think it was Fox bought out X-Men or some shit like that, and then recently that's why we're getting like the X-Men crossover, because recently Disney bought it out from Fox or something like that.
No, X-Men has definitely gone through a lot of like changes. It was like Fox, and then it was Sony, and now it's partially like Marvel. It's partially Disney and Sony. So. Like they get some assets, but not all of it. So like, yeah, which is gonna be fun. Like, do you guys see the trailer for Deadpool 3?
Oh yeah. I'm excited.
I'm hoping
Marvel Jesus.
I'm hoping that opens up a whole new worm like that. I want all of the X-Men to get into the Marvel, because I think that X-Men is a little bit more adult as far as Marvel goes. I mean, when
Logan,
you have somebody
for sure.
like Logan, ripping people ahead, like I feel like that you can't put that in a Spider-Man Homecoming movie. right? But you put him in Deadpool, it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that.
Yeah, I think that Deadpool 3 is gonna, because I really think the MCU is like it's definitely at its worst it's ever been.
Yeah.
So I think Deadpool 3 might bring some resurgence and introduce the X-Men and stuff like that. Obviously with like Wolverine, but maybe even more.
Yeah, we just gotta find somebody to take up the like a lot of the actors who played the X-Men are now kind of too old to do it. So they're gonna have to find the right replacements. Which, like I said in the movies before, like they were doing like their past versions where they were younger. I do think they picked a good cast. I really did like them, but I don't think that cast is ready to do a whole X-Men series after what they've gone through now.
Yeah.
But and the only way that they would get introduced into Spider-Man, Iron Man, all of them would be for them to make like a cross multiverse transition to it. But you know, it's kind of like what they're doing with Fantastic Four. You guys know Fantastic Four?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're getting a whole new cast and they're introducing them into the Marvel universe. But there's been enough time that you can do that.
Yeah.
I also feel like they've done so many things that can be considered missteps in Marvel that I don't know how to put this to where it doesn't sound like nutty, but they've done so many missteps in Marvel that even if they do stuff that is technically comic book accurate, that people are taking. So like Silver Surfer is
he's amazing.
Got him. She.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Got his ass. Silver Surfer is a she in the new Fantastic Four movie. Yeah, she's a she because this Silver Surfer isn't. I think his name is like Eden James or something like that. I don't remember his actual name.
Is it based off the comics? Is there two Silver Surfers?
So this is the Silver Surfer before the Silver Surfer that we know. Based off the comics, this is his wife. He took on the mantle of Silver Surfer 4 so he could be free of so she could be free of Galactus. So basically how it goes actually in the continuity is before Silver Surfer was Silver Surfer, this woman was for Galactus and she came to the Silver Surfer dude's planet in order to basically get ready to eradicate the planet for Galactus, eat the world like he does. But John fell in love with her during this time period, and so he made a deal with Galactus. He said, do this for me, spare her world and spare this world, and I will not only I'll become your herald, but also he had discovered on his planet super fast intergalactic travel that he just needed an energy source for. So he's like, if you destroy this world, you're gonna have trouble getting to other places faster. I can feed you 3 planets a year, dog. I move like that. I'm mobile.
They've casted Silver Surfer.
Yeah, that's her.
Julia Gardner.
Yeah, is the name of this Silver Surfer. This is the dude's wife before he becomes the Silver Surfer.
I can tell you that based off what I'm seeing from Taco there, the reason that there was a man back in 2007, no shot they put a woman in a silver bodysuit and not like kind of, spread that out to kids. There's no silver
bitties. But no, the actress isn't, I'm not commenting on her, but she's not built to where that'll be a concern.
Have you guys seen Ozark?
Just put a little. Yeah, she's from Ozark.
Yeah. You haven't seen Ozark?
No, I don't. I thought that they were trying to hire actors and actresses, but they weren't so big named because they want the character to make a name for himself, not the actor, right?
They hired Pedro Pascal. That is
true.
Pedro Pascal in Marvel?
Cap.
What?
Yeah,
oh, you didn't know that?
Fantastic. He's fantastic, bro.
He's Dr. Fantastic?
Yeah,
bro. He's Hispanic, bro. How do you feel? We got him,
dude. I thought.
All right, let's blow his mind really quick.
I thought because that's what they try to do. Like Tom Holland, I didn't know anything about Tom Holland until he became Spider-Man.
Yeah, but that's because they needed to sign him to a 6-movie deal.
Oh, he needed to be cheap.
yeah. Also, Joseph Quinn is playing the Thing.
Yeah.
And they made a big thing. So, have you seen Stranger Things, Wolfie?
No.
Okay, so once again, it's
That
the
whole
people in the face
aesthetic,
of
just
television.
hey, I'm gonna get on my
You
bicycle
haven't seen
and ride to
Stranger
school with my
Things?
head.
Yeah, bro,
No,
it's
dude.
insane. We should
what?
replace him at this point.
That
Why?
whole kind of aesthetic just
Okay.
doesn't sit with me.
Moonlight.
So
Moonlight.
when they hired,
I don't know your
She should be
chick's
a
name. I don't know your
Yeah,
girl's name. You guys need to watch Stranger Things and Ozark. Those are amazing
It's
shows to
insane.
watch as a group, as a couple.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't
Wait,
know.
Margot Robbie's
So-
in Fantastic Four?
I'm sold.
No,
You got me. I'm there.
no, not
I'm there.
She's not in there, not yet. So Vanessa Kirby is going to be Mrs. Fantastic. Pedro Pascal is going to be Mr. Fantastic. And now this is how I found about this because Ebon Moss-Botrak is he's from another show I like called The Bear. Was one I know him from, and they made a massive deal. They made a massive deal out of him being the Thing because the Thing is Jewish, right? The Thing is Jewish.
Is he?
And
I
so-
don't know.
Yeah, and Bakhuber is also Jewish. So like
Yeah.
when they announced it, they're like, we felt it was only appropriate to hire a Jewish actor to portray this iconic Jewish character. And I'm like, up, here we go. And it's
Oh.
like looked at so I looked at who was like all on the plate, and I'm like, okay, that cooks. That cooks.
You walk into a Jewish temple, it's just a thing on the podium.
Yeah, like this iconic Jewish character. And I'm like, I don't, I mean, sure. But yeah, so Shala Balal is the Silver Surfer's wife. Also, I'm getting canceled tonight. I can already feel people being like, she's more than a man's wife. And I'm like, I'm sorry. That's just what I know her as. She was the previous Herald of Galactica. How about that?
Who?
I
So
like
wait, who's-
that we're going into this Marvel stuff, especially with like Marvel Rivals coming out because you're a comic book nerd, right? Because that's your life, that's your living. So I like this. I love watching this kind of stuff and reading the lore and stuff.
Who's Human Torch? Because that's the big one for me. That's
He's Quinn from Stranger Things.
Yeah,
you
Joseph Quinn.
Fucking nerd.
Stranger Things.
Other than Stranger Things,
another
he's
not
probably one of
well-known
them.
actor.
Oh, he's in Game of
that They
Thrones.
don't have to spend money on.
Apparently.
I see.
Yeah. Cordy, I wasn't sure about that until that picture right there.
He's in Game of
I
Thrones.
saw this picture online, the one right above where your cursor is, and I'm like, yeah, he can play.
It was in
Human
Game of
Torch.
Thrones. That's full of shit. No way.
That's what it
Shawn
says.
Mendes was in Game of Thrones. You know who? The girl who played Ellie in Last of Us. She was in Game of Thrones.
There you
and
go.
she
Here's
did
some images of him in
fantastic.
Game of Thrones.
Oh, he was an extra. No one cares about him. No. Yeah,
That's your Human Torch.
another underpaid actor that has
You haven't
no
watched
name.
Stranger Things, man.
All right, listen.
He is a
What-
sick actor.
All I
Dude,
see from
he's
Stranger
like-
Things is thirst traps, and sometimes there's a demon sleep
you're
paralysis
so
running
fucking
around.
wrong.
It's see, this is the person you've been aligning with, Cordy. This is what.
Why
dub
did we
watchers
invite him
are.
to the podcast? Stranger
Stranger
Things is my shit.
Dub watchers? Okay. I will watch an episode of Stranger Things before.
An episode? Oh,
No, man.
Yeah, bro.
It's so
bro,
amazing.
listen. All right, listen. Ooga booga monkey brain here. If you don't capsulate me in the first 20 minutes, get the fuck out of my house. So
Oh.
I will watch Stranger Things. I'll watch the first
You're
episode,
like
which is
people
one.
It's all
didn't think
good.
Paragon was a MOBA. Fuck.
Dad, you're the people that say Overwatch is a MOBA.
I know I'm not. That's you ooga booga. The fuck.
I will give it a shot. I will watch one episode. I didn't like
Cordy
it.
is literally thinking of replacing you right now. Do you
Oh.
see him,
It's
dude?
so good,
I-
man.
I don't know.
I'm hurt.
Formulating, dude.
The only thing I heard about Stranger Things was like the
only
number
thing.
11. There's like an experiment chick. There's an upside down world, which is the same world, but it's upside down. Okay,
Dude,
try. It's just, it's not. It doesn't
Cordy-
invigorate me.
Play the guitar scene. Play the guitar
Oh.
for the trailer scene. Play it on the stream. Play it on the stream. They won't.
Is
They
that-
won't copyright strike you. Mhm.
But you want
don't
my
know. I don't know
application?
about
I
that.
watch Stranger Things. Oh my
they
god,
won't do
dude,
it.
chat's crazy.
You're
Dude, do you want my
insane.
application?
I'll give it a
Cordy?
shot.
I've
I'll give it a
seen
shot.
Stranger Things.
I think
I'll give
yeah.
it a shot.
I've watched. So I fell in love with like the first season. Right, I watched it all. Whenever like a new season came out, I would always go back and rewatch it. So I think I've seen Stranger Things like 4 or 5 times.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Dude,
I really
mm.
and I like the because I really like that era too, right? It's the beginning of like when nerds became
You
nerds.
also grew up in that era.
No, I
Okay.
did. I wish I did.
Horrible.
I wanted to be.
Horrible.
It's like
I
when
would like-
they have like a little inspiration from D&D, but they're like they're gaming. It's follows a
Yeah.
group of nerds, and it's like
Also,
it's such an amazing
as a
time.
D&D player, the fact that they name all of the villains
Yeah.
off of iconic D&D villains does something for
All
you.
right,
Bro.
okay.
When the mind flayer, bro, when it first makes
There is
Yeah.
something.
That's a mind flayer, bro.
There is something outside of D&D. It's called the outside world. You guys should try. You fucking nerds.
And, like, they're-
Wolfie, you told us you didn't know the touch of a woman until 24. Okay, I need you.
It's kind of crazy too, because like even the cast, they're kind of similar to D&D characters, right? Like you have she's the 11, she's the caster, right? And like I don't know, there's other like it's so cool. It's a really
All right.
that era, like
you
the
guys- wait,
early
wait.
80s. I loved it.
I
wish I
Are you
can't
could
do
ready
it.
to see Wolfie? Are you ready to see Cordy cry? I'm gonna do it in one chorus. Are you prepared to see Cordy break down? Dude, you're about to like on stream see him just swell with so much emotion. Hold up.
Oh fuck.
I'd be running up that hill only to see
Did you tear up?
their face.
Everyone
Dude,
teared up, dude.
I was
Everybody teared up.
fucking bawling, bro. I was like, I'd be running up. Like the scene, also what the cinematography is fucking nuts, dude.
Moonlight's never
It's
watched.
so good.
She's never watched Stranger Things.
No.
What?
No, she's cultured. I think our first date was supposed to watch Game of Thrones, but that never worked out. So here we are.
It's so you rewatched Game of Thrones before watching Stranger Things. It's
All right, listen. There's like a word for it where you
nuts.
don't trust new things. It's probably a self-confidence issue again. But
with what's on your television.
yes,
Honestly-
because you want to watch stuff you know the ending to. You're not scared. You feel safe because you know what's gonna happen.
Honestly, like
I don't know what the word is, but
I
there
don't
is
care
something.
if you don't watch X-Men '97, if you don't watch Solo Leveling in sub
What?
or
There's no way
anything
this
else.
is equal to Solo Leveling. There's no way.
but like Stranger Things is goated, man.
There's no way this is equal to Solo Leveling. You're crazy.
It's goated.
I'll watch it. I'll give it a shot. I'll come back. That's my homework for next week. I'll give you guys my first.
more than
review
one
of the
episode
first
though.
one.
Like just commit 3 hours.
You gotta get. I need you to get through the first season.
All right, I'll watch the first episode sober. I'll watch the second episode toasted. All right.
Bro, wait, hold up. What is this sauce that somebody just posted in chat? Like,
I don't
You
know.
also so
I'm never closing this tab. What is this?
I
I'm
don't
gonna give
know.
it a shot.
That's crazy.
I didn't fall into the hype that time frame or that time side. Like it just never stuck to me because it seems to be just banking on the nostalgia of putting on my fucking CD wide music player with my big headset, riding my bicycle to math class. Like it seems to be like just fully dipping into people who grew up in that era, and because I couldn't relate, so there was no enticing to it. And I know like the social media blew up over about how good it was and how crazy it was, how it was like a horror film, but it wasn't a horror film. It was a fantasy, but I didn't know about the D&D aspects about it. But
Well, they open up like with D&D.
oh, really? Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
like every villain is a like.
Wolfie was born with an iPad in his hand. Somebody banned that guy.
Yeah, like right here.
He-
This is like the very first episode. They're opening their 4 like just friends playing D&D.
Dude, oh my god, Wolfie, Wolfie,
Mm.
Moonlight, please help, make him.
Wait, would you look at that? Did you see that? They have a station wagon. Nah, I'm out of it.
It's
bro.
in the
I'm out.
80s, bruh.
I'm
There's no
already out.
it's the beginning of video games. They're like just they go to the arcade to play video games. I wish I grew up in that era.
Oh, no, I know. I'll give it a shot. Because I trust you guys' opinion. I really do. I didn't trust social media because I figured it was just a hype thing.
I gotta rewatch
But
this.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest about what I think about it. 'Cause,
Yeah, of course. That's what I want.
I mean, I see a bunch of kid actors. It's hard to kind of
They're
sell me
good.
on the main characters being kids because their acting spectrum is really not that.
They are good. for kid
No,
acting.
no, these kids, dude.
It seems like they got a stack adult crew though. I see some familiar faces based
Yeah.
off the.
Winona
Old
Ryder?
stuff, this was made in 2016.
It was based off 2000 fucking or 1972. Based on, I imagine. I'm surprised it's not in black and white. Wait, it said a Netflix original series in black and white. Yeah, I'm done. I'm off. I'm gone. I'm going back to solo leveling.
In the podcast, Cordy. I can't. I can't, dude. Like I be here.
Yeah, the kid acting is amazing. Like
Really?
Wolf Finhard or whatever his name is like doing some great things. L or 11. I forget what's her actual name.
I don't know. People were pissed that she got married like 2 years ago.
Oh,
because she's like 19. They're like, she's not 19. She's 13. Like in Stranger Things. People got pissed off.
Bro.
Yeah, the child acting is amazing.
Good, because it's kind of hard to sell me on a show where the main actors are kids. There's not much kind of. It's all about the high school experience. Does she like me? Am I pretty enough? Do I need to get A's in my math class? Like it's the verse, but
it's so sick.
Maybe it's crazy enough to entice me.
I'm about to soft reinstall this podcast. The Wolfie diff has been too much this game.
I'm like 2 more hot takes away from having to make my own.
You're close. You're in range. Like it's getting there.
We're typing up the script now to get someone else.
Like guys, sadly, Wolfie's actions do not reflect what the Outplayed podcast.
We only want people on the podcast who have never touched an iPad, please.
Like,
I'll give it a shot for sure.
Watch more than one though.
All right, fine, 3.
I might rewatch them with you because that just
real quick.
3 episodes is like 2.5 hours.
Somebody commented something, and I just want to see if I actually be ready to end the podcast. But I have you. What are your opinions on old anime? Like,
okay, don't pull from my girlfriend in chat. Okay, she's supposed to be
Cowboy Bebop. What is your?
I haven't given it a shot. I haven't.
Would you?
I'd give it a couple episodes. Yes. Okay. I know that there's a big fan base behind it, but like the biggest issue I have with the older animes is because. I don't know. Like, I don't even know what my issue with them is. I think it's because I've been spoiled with the newer ones that I can't go back.
I get that.
Like, I do appreciate like when I watch, like, I think my older anime is like Death Note. That's like probably maybe the oldest, and that's not even that old, right? That's like early, right? Yeah. But that style is good, right? But then when my girlfriend tells me to watch Inuyasha, it looks like it's like Walmart Nickelodeon. It looks terrible.
Oh, Moonlight, come take this man's mic away.
She's
camera shy. She won't be here.
Bust and just fucking choke you out.
But I can see the door, bro. Go in and just take it away from
the dark hallway in the back. You see like 2 eyeballs just open up.
Yeah, just 2 eyeballs, dude. It's just like
Dude.
So
I'd be like, bro, watch out, it's a Demigorgon, but he wouldn't know what the fuck that is.
I'm looking forward to next week
because Smite got a sponsorship from it, and that's what killed the game.
That was a good crossover.
I will give you guys the honest opinion. I watched 3 episodes.
Yes.
Right? If it doesn't get me, I'm done. Like I can't. Like First of all, that's generous for me.
It will.
I'm gonna watch it too. I'm watching it tonight.
It's weird too because I watched older stuff like Supernatural, right? Which was like in the early '90s when it first came out. It was kind of representing like it really was
for adults.
It was, but back then that was the norm, right? Like, so I don't know. Maybe 16-year-old kids are better than 1990 adult actors now.
I'm looking forward to next week.
All right, I'll give you guys my review.
Anything else we can add before we go?
You guys got anything big coming up?
No, not
gigantic.
What about the YouTube video, Ego? You gotta be something.
No, I'm not starting the YouTube stuff yet. I'm like practicing my editing. I'm polishing up, getting my thumbnails ready.
3 weeks after Dragon's Dogma.
Making YouTube shorts.
What was the title? Weeks later? It's gonna be months later.
Yeah, a month and a half later. Sometimes.
Well, it's not my fault. Cordy discouraged me. All right. But no, that's it. That's it. Yeah, man. Nothing much. I'm gonna cast some this weekend. I'm excited for that. Probably gonna do a little stream. I'm on my lookout for my 10 people. I'm on my lookout for my 10 super fans. My 10, like, if I upload a video, they will share it to 3 is who I'm looking for. So I'm gonna try to build some relationships like that. That's what I
keep it short and sweet. Don't go too crazy. like over.
Yeah,
Don't do
you'll
over
grow
30.
with time. Don't sit there and like micro articulate. You know, it'll come with time.
You got
How
anything
about you,
going on,
Cody?
Wolfie? You're
Oh,
close
me?
to moving in.
I'm close to moving in. I need everybody in chat. If you see my name or if you see Moonlight6279, that's my girlfriend. Pressure her to buy movers to get me into the new house so I could go back to a normal streaming schedule. Because I hate that I streamed 4 hours today. I feel like I'm less. I feel like I'm like a TikTok. 60 seconds of time and then it's just gone. Right. So I need you all to pressure my girl to buy her movers so that we can go into the new house so I can go back to my normal schedule so I can start feeling like a streamer and stop being sad. I don't know. I think I've said it before, dude. When I don't stream on my days off, I feel like my purpose is just gone. I need to get back to that normal schedule.
I feel that, dude. I feel that.
I'm playing Helldivers, but I'm not doing anything with it. I'm just playing a game. Maybe I can entertain some people. Maybe I can make some people laugh.
She's not gonna hire the movers until you watch Stranger Things season 1.
Yeah.
Not my words. That's your girlfriend's.
Where's that? I don't see that.
It's right there.
I'm really surprised she's never roped you into watching that show.
She's tried roping me into Inuyasha, into like these weird isekai animes. Nah, man.
It's like a TV show. Not like anime, but just like a TV show.
I would never say why is she with you, but like I would think
because I make her laugh for the lack of my
it's
inches.
That
Thank you very much.
The lack of my inches with comedy is nuts.
That and I buy her DoorDash. But nothing else. Nothing else is big with me. What about you, Cordy?
Not that much, man. I'm looking forward to Gigantic. After watching this, that's it. So we'll play Smite, finish it out, and then next time we stream next week, next podcast, I should be playing Gigantic. See how that goes.
Cool. We'll keep an eye. Ego, I will buy it for you. We'll do a set stream where all three of us play it. We'll get our feels on it. This way we have more content besides roasting me on Stranger Things for the next podcast. We'll have some content. Hey guys, what did you guys think about Gigantic? Instead of, hey Wolfie, you go watch Stranger Things. Huh?
Let's end the podcast.
Fucking child.
Let's end the podcast. Bye guys.
Toodles.
Wait, we're gonna get bye. Oh my god, bye. God, dude, look at all these Patreons.
Stranger Things is my favorite TV show.
So